Hello. Welcome back to part four. No, part five. No, yeah, part five. Yeah, pretty sure it's part. So, welcome back to part five of my Minecraft project update. Um, I spent quite a bit of work. Uh, we can see a lot's changed. Um, so you can just take a look at what's going on here. I'm gonna go through all of this in a minute. So first thing, the entrance. Here I've changed some of these blocks. I said these blocks were going to be mixed with the mossy stone bricks and the cracked stone bricks, and so I've done this basically everywhere, and we can see the look this generates. It's a lot more greenish. It's a bit more old, and we can see what this has we can see what effect this has on our build. I haven't done it everywhere. I've just done it to this entrance piece and here, but you can see it hasn't been done here, or and we'll get to this in a minute. But yeah. So I'm liking how that's turning out. One thing I do like is when you slowly go away and zoom out, kind of. It doesn't become that apparent anymore, but when you go in and if you're like a person who was living somewhere here or something, um you know you could see the details very easily about on the stairs. I've done it on the stairs, I've done it on the towers, on even some of these slabs and upside down stairs and everything, and the walls. So um yeah, so we can see what that's done to the build. So yeah, I like how that turns out has turned out. Now the next thing, these towers. Um, One thing I realized is I made a huge mistake. Um, if we go to these towers, if we these towers are somewhat kind of circular, but if we count the number of blocks here, we can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is an even. No, 7 is not an even number. What am I saying? 7 is an odd number, and because it's an odd number, we get to have this block in the middle. So if I do that, yeah. So we get to have this block in the middle. So when we make our roof, we can see it's demonstrated up here. We can have one block in the center, which becomes like this tower like roof on top of our tower itself. So or even here, we can see how having one block in the middle is really good for this design. But for none of the towers, I had made it one block. I had made these things even. So then when you have something that's even, like let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you have something that's even, like 6 by 6, or obviously it's not going to be exactly like that because you can have. But this is just an example. We don't get one block in the middle. Instead, we have these two blocks in the middle, and same here. So when you come into the middle, we find out that we have these 4 blocks in the middle. And this doesn't really look good to our design, because when we want to make a roof or specific details based on an odd number of blocks, we can't really do that. And so I had to destroy the towers completely so I can rebuild the towers to be in an odd number. Um, the towers are a little more square shaped, but I have kind of fixed that problem because we can add outer details to make it look more round or circular. So that's not too big of a problem. That's I did that purposefully. But yeah, the bigger towers still seem to be bigger than the smaller towers. These towers still remain small. And now this. Um, So I was trying to test out certain designs uh to make to put details on some of these towers, and we can see my first trial. This is the first time I tried, and we can see what I've done here. And sorry, one second, I'm just get rid of that. We can see what I've done here and how this detail is is being put. Um, this is my first trial. I said that already, but I didn't really like how my first trial went because we can see there's a lot of detail, yes, but it's also it kind of feels like too much when you don't look at it closely, and when you come kind of far back, I felt like it's so much, you know, it's going out, then in, then out again, then in, then into the walls, and then out from there again, and it's kind of too much to look at, I guess. It's kind of um there's just too much going on, and that makes it look kind of complicated. And because of that, I wasn't too much of a fan of my first trial. So I tried again. So here was my second trial. Um, and again, we get something that's too less. There it was too much, and here it's too less. We don't have as much detail as we want. I did like kind of these sort of like arrow designs, and we have different materials behind